All right, so welcome everyone. This is our last week of our summer term. So just a couple announcements. If you are enrolled in this class, you should be enrolled in the fall term Monday class, which begins August 18th. That's going to be Mondays at 9 for the first 8 weeks. And then I believe if you're enrolled in my Thursday class, then you should be rolled over into the following 8 week term. So if you have any questions, let me know. But this is our last session for this class, meaning I usually have to close out these classes. So these classes, the last session usually lasts about 45 to 50 minutes. So we'll try to get at least 200 calories in burned today. And other than that, tomorrow we do meet at 7 in the morning. That's for our strength and conditioning class, and then Wednesday and Thursday at 1, Friday, Saturday at 9. So again, I'll make those announcements, a couple announcements were left on Canvas. So Canvas will be shut down after this Saturday, I believe. So you won't have access to these Canvas courses. But yeah, any questions before we begin regarding the term or these classes? All right, if we don't have any questions, we'll get started just so we can make the most out of this session. And let's go ahead and, yeah, this is cardio in course, so welcome everyone. Let's go ahead, left to right. Have a question, Josefina?
No, Julio.
Oh, okay. If I can, I'm sorry, I have my hand right here. So,
¿Cuándo regresamos después de esta semana, Julio?
el 18 de agosto.
Ok, gracias.
Up and down. Yeah, August 18th, we start back up. And that's when we go only Monday and Wednesday. So we only go 6 days a week, these 10 weeks of the summer, which is kind of wild. We're already 10 weeks in. Next circles. Switch. All right, let's do snow angels. Bring our right arm over. So today we have giant sets of cardio movements and some core movements. Most of the sets are 3 exercises. I think one set might be 4 or 5. And we have 6 rounds of those for 6 groups. We'll try to get through all 6 groups. And then at the end, or towards the end, we'll repeat maybe 1 or 2 of those groups. Okay. So, like I said, we should be done a little shorter than usual, but yeah, we'll still get a solid workout. Appreciate everyone coming at this time. I know it's a little bit warmer. Hopefully you have AC or a fan next to you. Okay. Mental trunk rotation. So ab circles. We'll do 6 on each side. All right, big hula hoops. Giant hip circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, very good. All right, let's go with our hamstring stretch. So grab, kind of bend down, grab a hold of your ankles and extend. We'll do 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, last one is our deep squat stretch. So let's go ahead, drop down, and just keep your torso upright. Chest is nice and up. And then just kind of shift left to right. And let's go ahead and rise. All right, very good. Let me just lower this camera gently. I want to break it. Any questions before we start? Jan, welcome. Let's see. Jan, you have like 6 names going on right there.
I shared the Zoom account with 4 friends.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, my college friends, so we can Zoom together.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, oh, they're not in right now?
Right.
Oh, okay. So you just hang out with them on Zoom?
Yeah, but so we named the account all of our names.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, oh, that reminds me. That's how I used to, yeah, back during COVID times, hang out with my friends through Zoom. Cool. Alrighty. I was like, who's all these people? All right. So, so you said equipment for today. It's body weight. I don't think we need many much equipment. It's just our body weight and yoga mat. So first set, and this being our last week, we are gonna amp it up a little bit more. So now we're gonna go 1 minute straight. Okay, so we've been doing 30 seconds, 35, 40, 45. We stayed at 50 for about 3 weeks. But since we are doing a little bit shorter of a workout, we are gonna up the duration of every interval, okay? So just be ready for that. So 1 minute, we'll go 1 minute on, 20 seconds off. And then we're gonna go first, cross high knees, okay? And we're gonna do side step jacks. And then we're gonna drop on the floor into our yoga mats and do reverse crunches, okay? So that's gonna work our abdominals. All right, so if you folks are ready, all right, Carmen, hop in. We're gonna start with cross high knees. Remember, our second movement, side step jacks. Third movement is going to be our reverse crunches. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go, go. 1 minute. Last one. Hi, Carmen.
Bye.
Oh,
I
you're
did
leaving?
the video. I did the video
All
now.
right, sounds good. All right, tomorrow at 7.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Came to log in. Remember, you can do little steps. Went for a run this morning, and that glute thing that tightened up last week came back. 12 more seconds. 2, 1, time. Okay, minute rest. So remember side step jack. So right here. Okay, we'll start in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. Keep going. Stay active. Don't slow down. 20 more seconds. 10 seconds. Remember, we're on the floor next, so it's going to be a quick transition. 3, 2, 1, time on the floor. Remember, we're rolling our knees towards our chest. So we're going to go in this motion, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute. Keep moving. Halfway there. Twelve more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So a minute 20 rest. We'll start back up when the clock hits that full minute. All right. Our second set, hammies to glutes. So hammies to glutes. You could incorporate your arms if you want. Hammies to glutes. Then we have side pulses. So quick side pulses. If your arms are a little tired, you can just alternate quickly. And then we have a high plank. Okay, so that's gonna be on your elbows or on your hands. Okay, a high plank. So we still have 40 seconds. Grab some water. Okay. 10 seconds. So hammies to glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see, how many calories do we have? Already at like 53, including the warm-up. Okay, hammies to glutes. So my wife found this. I know I shouldn't be talking about this right now, but we're working out. But she found this cheesecake ice cream cone thingy from, I think, Trader Joe's. Oh my goodness, delicious. Probably take this whole workout to burn off one of those cones, by the way, so don't encourage it. It's good. I'm gonna lie and say it's not good. It's really tasty. That's how we work out. 5 more seconds. And time. Okay. Side pulses. Okay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Quick side pulses. Quick, 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 quick. 30 more seconds. Big lunge. Yeah, keep it going. 15 more seconds. Remember, next is the high plank, so we're on the floor for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay. High plank. Remember, you could go on your elbows or you could go with your hands. All right, you could do knee supported as well. Need it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go. Bit on my hands. If I get tired, then I'll drop down to my elbows. Again, you're just supporting yourself. You get tired, you rest on your knees for a little bit. Ooh, 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay. All right. Next set, we have high knee progression. So we march for 20 seconds, skip for 20 seconds. So skip and then run for 20 seconds, okay? Then we have butt kickers. So almost running in place. And then we have standing waist pinchers. We're gonna do 45 seconds on each side. So that's gonna be here, elbow to right hip, okay? So think more hip, this hip joint, tuck in your elbow right there, 45 seconds on each side. Okay, we'll start that in the next 30 seconds. All right, 10 seconds. Remember, we're starting with the high knee progression. 3, 2, 1, go. So march. High knee march. So bring that knee as high as you can. All right, we're gonna skip now. So on your toes. And run. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. 20 seconds. We have butt kickers next. Or running in place. You get tired with butt kickers, just bring those heels to your glutes. But it's just running in place. Just try to keep constantly moving. Ready, go. Your legs get tired, just run in place. Twenty more seconds. We're at 90 calories. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. 20 seconds rest. Okay, standing waist pinchers. So elbow to hip joint. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So elbow to hip joint. Just one side first. Fifteen more seconds. All right, we're gonna switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, switch. Other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Okay, going on to set number 4. About halfway there, we got jumping jacks, inchworms, and Russian twists. Okay, so we'll be on the floor once again. So I have 40 seconds. Let me know with an emoji if we need more time. If you want 90 seconds, just give me a thumbs up on the emojis. Fifteen seconds. All right, ready? Jumping jacks. From your first one, 3, 2, 1, go. 110 calories right now. The jumping jacks. Halfway there, we're at 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Oof, 20 seconds. Inchworms. Remember, inchworms, we're standing into a hand plank. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. One minute. Take a little break if you need it. Keep moving if you don't. Fifteen more seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Russian twist, we're on the floor. Remember, we're reclining back. You can elevate your heels if you want. And we're going elbows behind our back. Again, elevate your heels if you can. Ready, begin. 130 calories right now. Twenty more seconds. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Let me know if you an emoji, if you need more rest. We're at 1:20. This next one. Good job. Good job, folks. Safina, Juan, Sana, Jen, Susan, Karen, Diana, Joanne. All right. So next set, we have mountain climbers. That's gonna catch us a little bit out of breath. Okay, then everything's on the floor. Mountain climbers, sliding sit-ups. So sit-ups, we slide our hands up our thighs, to our knee, and then oh yeah, it's just those two, but we actually have 2 rounds of those, okay? So this is the one where we have 2 rounds. This is set number 4, 5. Oh, I guess it's 7 sets. Yeah, it's this short one. All right, so we're on the floor. Mountain climbers. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Keep moving. 150 calories. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, on your back, sliding sit-ups. Hands again. Here, hands on your lap. You're gonna slide your hands to your knees. All right, these are only 40 seconds. Okay, ready? Okay, go. Slide your hands. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Oh. Roll over. Yeah, mountain climbers again. Second set. Okay, remember, let me know if you need more rest. Here we go, 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep bringing those knees to your chest. Twenty more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. On your back again, those sliding sit-ups. Second set of those. Ready, and begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. 165 calories right now. Being efficient. Again, if we need more rest, give me an emoji. Give me a thumbs up, a crying face. Okay. All right, what do we have next? Okay. Next one is gonna be a pop squat. Okay, pop squats. And then also we're gonna do our flutter kicks. So flutter kicks is on the floor and we kind of pedal our legs back and forth. Then we finish off with reverse lunge kick, 30 seconds on each side, okay? Ready? Pop squats. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your torso upright. You don't want to bend over too much. Twenty-five more seconds. 5. Oh, my time's up. 12 more seconds. Starting my countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. All right. Reverse lunge kick. Remember, this one's 30 seconds, so reverse lunge and a swing, okay? And you do one leg first for 30 seconds and then transition to the other leg. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. All right, let's switch. Take some more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. On the floor, you have leg hold, so on your back and hold your legs, or you could do a flutter kick. Okay? We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. So pedal or just hold your legs, hands to your side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. 195 calories. We still have one more set, so we're gonna get to that 200 pretty easy quickly. All right. Our last set is gonna be power jacks. Power jacks, hip dips, and supermans. Remember, power jacks are right here. Hip dips, plank, and you do your pretty much a plank roll. And then superman's belly down, chest up, knees up. So you have 25 seconds to go. That's my water. Our last set, then we'll do a little cool down. Be on our way. Ready? Okay, go. Power jacks. Halfway there. Fifteen seconds. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. 210 calories. Remember, the next one's plank rolls. So an elbow plank, and then we roll our hips side to side. 3, 2, 1, go. So Plank rolls right here. Let's keep going. Ooh, 20 more seconds. Roll your hips. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Superman's our last movement for this class this summer. So chest up, knees up, okay? 3, 2, 1. Go up. Those knees up. 20 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good job. All right, we could just stay here and we'll stretch a little bit from the yoga mat. So right here, just a light cobra stretch. So just rest using your elbows. Good job, 230 calories. So just by adding 10 seconds to our intervals, I think we burn about maybe an extra 40 calories compared to, doing just 50 seconds. All right, hands where your elbows were, and just push. Bring your glutes to your heels. So one motion, just back. Very good. Let's just bring our right arm across. And remember, you're going to continue to burn calories even now, even after we close out. As your body's trying to cool off, you'll burn more calories than usual um, for the next 30, 40 minutes, maybe the next hour. It's going to take your body some time to cool off, bring that heart rate down. Switch. All righty. Gonna pause it there I got 236 calories. So good job, everyone. Hopefully you're feeling good. How are you feeling, Teresa? Jen? Feeling good? Ramon, Josefina, how are we feeling?
Bien, Julio, bien. Gracias.
Good. Yeah, just check. And remember, everyone has a different max heart rate. Usually the equation that folks always use is if you subtract your age minus 220, or 220 minus your age, I'm sorry, that should be your max heart rate. So if you're 50 years old, 220 minus 50, so 170. And yeah, so if we are close to that heart rate, that max heart rate, if you're able to have it with like your fitness track or anything, we don't want to be like too high, but so we might need a little bit more rest. So just keep that stuff in mind. So, Teresa, you had a question?
Todo bien, Julio, gracias. Todo bien.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, tomorrow at 7. Sorry, Teresa, did he have something to say?
No, thank you. Everything is all right.
All right, great.
Thank you.
I'll see you, folks. Take care.
Tú
too.
también, cuídate. Cuídate, Julio.
Bye, Ramon.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Straman. Have a good day.
You too.